Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you? Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Ty Chandler. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma.
Like, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate.
And he's in! Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Bradley Pinion says to
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. No chance at all. He'll go down. Sidney Brown, the safety, bursting through there to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Rolling right. He runs with it. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
A run now to Chandler. And he'll get about 5. So, he's 37. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Carry now for Chandler. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Now he'll work his way out right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves.
And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It covers 63 yards.
First down.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Chandler is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Breaker out now, following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Go! 65.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there. Good defense held go here.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On second down, here's Penix. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll try to rush for it with Robinson. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From 41, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Right here with Robinson. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons.
40 extra points.
That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run it here with Campbell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. Was that a loose yardage? Not gaining any either. It's third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Right to good with the extra point. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. To return is Naheem Hines. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score!
Touchdown.
75 yards. Touchdown Atlanta.
Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Gonzalez now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard drive.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up.
Yards to go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
That one good for 29.
It's a gain of 29.
1st and 10.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman.
really holding the offense back right now, but he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Let's go, Warriors 7, Dragon 6, Cougar 19.
Motion man is Hyatt. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mooney in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Now a timeout. That's their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
And the Falcons first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Penix going to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you just rushed that decision just a little bit in the field. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
19 light. Hawk 70.
Motion man is Hyatt. They'll go play action now with Penix. Now, deep ball from London. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
6 yards.
Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
14. Bradley Pinion set to
Closing
kickoff.
seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
And the Vikings first down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Plant. It's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baked.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Reichard's good with the extra point. And the Vikings back within a couple of scores. It's 45-21. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to 9.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On play action, Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after gain of 7. Third down, 3 to go. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All my fancy things, my crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look on me when I came up and I ain't changing. You should love me way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar, feeling good like moved out the room.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he's got another one. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. You're going to go play action with Penix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Blake Cashman. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. 6, 7,
London brought in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure's too much, and he goes down. Blake Cashman gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, It sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. Into the hands of his receiver, Hyde. And he's going to have a Falcons first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. That is caught. To the end zone, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. They run over center with Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Here is first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll take this one in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. That his second touchdown tonight. Now a timeout at Tyler. That's their first. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Gonzalez now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Vikings 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
London brought in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to set those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
8-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Here's 1st down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. We'll see how they want to play this. Up big. They begin with 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's going to keep it himself.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Robinson, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. That's going to be caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
At their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
19 tight. 19 tight. Oh, yeah, you got him.
Here we go. One final play. And the final play of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So...
Take that pain, pass